My name is Joan Jones, and I am the Executive Director of Love in the Name of Christ of Clackamas County. Love, Inc. is a network of local churches partnering together to provide for the material, social, and spiritual needs of their neighbors. We do this in the most practical of ways, from distributing diapers and shampoo, firewood, to having domestic violence classes, Bible studies, support groups, anything that the community is not providing for that the churches combined together can do. We've been in Clackamas County since 2006. When Love Inc. comes into a community, they form a board of at least 6 different denominations, and they canvass that community to say, what are the needs that we can provide as a church community? We ask our churches to support this, not only with finances, which Lake Grove has been so gracious to do, but also with personnel, maybe a board member, which we've gotten a board member from Lake Grove, 2 volunteers that come into our space and pray with people and love them and answer phones. So Lake Grove has been an awesome partner. They provide very hands-on support, financial support, volunteers, and a board member. Dave Bohr was a board member here. We also did a class at Lake Grove. It's been several years ago, but that leads into a wonderful story. We've been working with a young woman who was an immigrant, and she had been taking care of her father, who was very ill, and she was just a devoted daughter. And because of the time it took to kind of take care of her father, she was a single woman. She wasn't really able to address her own vocational needs, and she kind of got stuck in the rut of just, you know, whatever support she could get, either from state or county. But she had aspirations for more, and these are the people we just really love to touch. And she came to us, and over some time, she went to one of our counselors. She did some counseling. We were able to wrap around her with ongoing personal hygiene, cleaning supplies, whatever she kind of needed. We tried to find those needs to get met. So she started attending the image class that we held at Lake Grove Pres. And Gary Middlestat was our teacher. And Alice Green, these people were just phenomenal because they wrapped around her, and as they heard her need, she was trying to finish her nursing tests, and she needed just a little extra income just to buy that test. And when they found that out, they did a sweet anonymous drive, and she passed, and now she's thriving. This is, like I said, many years out, but I hear from her on occasion. She's doing very well. Unfortunately, her father did pass away, so she's just a flourishing woman. And it's just so wonderful to see that God plants through so many different churches and people to touch one life and bring them to the place where they are happy. We are going to start our shoe drive again this year. We work with the 10 different school districts of Clackamas County with the homeless liaisons. We do shoe drives for homeless students or at-risk students, which there are about 1,200 of them around the county, which I wanted to share the story of an Oregon City sophomore. We delivered, Mary Ellen, who is the liaison over there, requested a shoe for a young man. And this was the original shoe he was wearing. He came into her office to put the shoes on. And when he put them on, it was very apparent that they were way too small. You know, I mean, kids don't get into the shoe store much to get their shoe measured, their feet measured. So they were like 2 or 3 sizes too small. So Mary Ellen said, don't worry about it. Just take those off and Love Inc. will bring the right size tomorrow. And he said, there's no way. I'm not walking out back into the hallway with these shoes. So it's such a practical but important way that says to a young man, there are people in this community that care about you. You hang in there and keep doing what you need to do.